Welcome to FM2017, my Wigan game in season 2033/34. The next game is away to the MK Dons, and I'm currently on a run of 2 wins and a draw. I have been forced to some changes from the last time. However, things are starting to slowly get better. The starting defence is the same. However, I've managed to sign a Cameron Humphreys, who you may or may not know was in the Man City squad in the year 2017, as well as Alfie Jones, who was part of the Southampton squad in the year 2017. They're still around, they're old, but they're better than what I've got. However, currently they're horribly unfit, so they're on the bench. Graham Savage is back at left back. Lee Harwood is unfortunately still the right back because Thomas is slightly injured. He managed to slightly injure himself, having been suspended for the last game. Midfield's the same, and I put Clint Dickenson up front because he's better suited to the roles according to my squad depth than the players I was currently playing. So with all that done, and the fact my squad now needs 2 new squad numbers to fit the 2 old geezers I've currently got on the bench, one of which, I can't remember, I think it might be Alfie, is also my under-18s manager. He was signed as a player and backroom staff at the same time. He wanted the job. I wasn't going to offer him that, but he decided in the contract negotiations he wanted to do both, so I'll let him. And let's go with aggressive. Well, that appeared to motivate a few people. I'm away, their stadium doesn't look as nice as mine, and we get to see my guys slowly walk onto the field too. Apparently I'm in blue and they're in white. I think, to be honest, I like I guess it's a third strip, my white strip with red socks, better than I do my normal strips. However, apart from the fact I can't play with Crystal Palace there were 2 teams, it might be New York, I can't remember now. I played a game with a friend years ago, and one of us was Crystal Palace and one of us was somebody with exactly the same kit colours, and it was really difficult to understand which one of us was turn it was as we switched managers on the same PC, because the colours looked exactly the same. So I've never played with Palace in a game since. I also can't play with Burnley, West Ham or Villa because I detest how their kits looked as well in earlier games. I haven't tried in the last few years of ever playing with any of those sides. So much as I might actually like to play with Villa because they seem perennially to be challenging to go from the Championship back up to Premier League. It was a good goal. I don't like Villa's kit enough to actually overcome that lack of desire caused by the colouring. That's McGlade. Oh, it was a good ball. Yeah, the defender should have moved faster to close down good old Tyrese to stop that goal, but it was a good enough goal, and our defence is still hanging in there. Harwood do it. Oh, good ball by Harwood. Dickinson, are you going on the end of that? Apparently not. Stroth. Thought I had that closed down, and apparently not, and that's given 1 against 3, and he still got off a good shot. That pretty much sums up my defence. But like I say, I've now got these 2 old geezers who are slow, have a lack of stamina, but they have marking skills and positioning skills and various other skills which I'm hoping will make up for it, to replace the out of position Herbie Kane and the young and inexperienced and needs a lot of development Craig Vincent in the centre of my defence. So hopefully I can get them in on the next under-23s match to get them a little bit of match fitness, and then they can start taking their place in the squad and seeing if they actually were worth signing. Nice tackle, Harwood. I don't know what you're doing out there playing as a left back when you're my right back, but that was a bad pass. That looked up. Oh, I was going to say, if that gone to Dickenson, that would have looked offside. However, Tyrese decided that he was going to take that, and Dickenson got out of the way. So apparently we play better away from home than we do at home. There are sides like that. In reality, they struggle in front of their home fans for some obscure reason. And apparently it looks like I'm going to be one of those sides. Well, the ground looks a lot better than it did when I first saw it. A lot bigger. Interesting clearance by Slaughter, nobody in particular. That's better. Get the ball on the ground and control it. In through balls and nice passes. That's it, that's the type of through ball we want. Dickenson used his strength. Okay, the final shot wasn't the greatest, but at least you got there and had a shot, which is better than I can say for Madge, who was playing in that position before this game. At least I think it was Madge I replaced. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Madge because I've got Slaughter, Disnose and Dickenson up front. Good ball, again to Dickenson. Now this time can you actually shoot? Well done. Magnificent goal. And his 10th of the season. Now looks like Dickenson has once again proved me wrong, shown his worth, and has earned himself a starting place back in this side. Even playing this weird ass formation. Good tackle, Dickenson. You're definitely starting to get on my better side. I would say I could say the term good side, but I really don't have a good side as such. There's my bad side and then my less bad side and my slightly better side, but the good side, not so much. What was that? A ball? Oh, okay. Picked up yellow cards as well. I hadn't noticed. Get the ball on the ground and control it. Stop kicking the ball up in. Oh, that's a good cross. That was a good goal. I can't argue with that as a good goal. They did well. And Summers, he held the ball up beautifully, then passed the ball through 4 people to find Osborne. You look at that and think, yes, that showed some skill and talent. And teams are entitled to do that. It's like when you play a first-person shooter game, or a strategy shooting game, and someone shoots one of your people or shoots you. You may not like it, but they have the right to do that. Same in this game. Just because you think you're better than a team, or you're doing better than a team, doesn't mean they don't have the right to show some skill and some talent as well. Okay. Just looking at the advertising hoarding and wondering what Play the Game, Know the Game is based on. Oh, that's the War Child advert. Well, that was a good bit of defending, Kane. Not really what I expect from you, I must admit. Come on, referee! He just hacked my player down. Good save, Kennett. That was a bad refereeing decision. I'm not going to start singing abusive songs at the referee, but I'm tempted. Oh, good put through ball. And Dickenson finishes another one. Yep, Dickenson has definitely cemented his place in my side. He's a goal machine, even though he doesn't look that talented. And he's still only 27, I think. Of course, if I go up, then there's going to be a problem, because I don't think he's going to be talented enough to play in the next highest division. But we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Nicely done, Slaughter. Nicely done, Dickenson. Have you got enough pace to actually get there and get a shot in? Okay, the shot was lousy, but good breakaway. This is nice, watching a team play decent football, even at this level. I wonder where that header was going to go. That could have gone anywhere. Birmingham. Interesting goalkeeping name. Don't think I've ever seen anybody with a surname named after that city, even if it's spelt a bit differently, and that was just terrible defending and bad goalkeeping. It looks like Graham Osborne's a talented player at this level. Or, well, he is playing against a pretty lousy defence, but give the man credit. The lack of reaction from my goalkeeper there is disappointing. Oh, great. So I was in for a lot more trouble there. Head to the ball, get the ball down. Well done. Ball on the ground, pass it. Good. Starting to play the type of football I like. Nice through ball. Oh, would have been good if you put that in front of him. Oh, unlucky Dickenson, you almost got your hat-trick. Your through ball to Slaughter could have been better. Eek. Talking about gasp defending there. This is going to end up being a high-scoring game at this rate. I don't know what the records are for high-scoring games from Wigan, but this could certainly challenge it if it keeps on like this. Right, and now Mr. Craig Vincent came off for Mr. Cameron Hughes, and Mr. Herbie Kane came off for Mr. Alfie Jones. And we'll start the second half with my two elderly defenders being given a run out. Like I say, they're going to be up for the under-23s match also this week to try and get them a bit more fitness. But for now, they get a 45-minute run out just to see how bad or good they might possibly be. And when you're 4-2 up away from home under not a great deal of pressure, though they are a little bit worrying when I do stuff like that. And this, of course, is the problem with having now slow defenders. Well, that's not a good start for my new central defending. Again, I can't say the word. New central defensive partnership. I can't blame Kennett for that. Frequently I'd like to blame my goalkeeper, but I can't blame him for that one. That wasn't his fault. Oh, once again a clearance, but Whittaker's on the ball, and is this ball going to be over the top, and on my players it's going to be too slow to get back again. Nice save, Kennett. It'd be nice if we go forward again and get more either Dickenson or Desnos a hat-trick. Okay, we got a yellow card, and the fouls are pretty even for this game. And they're obviously slightly more vicious in their fouls than I am, based on the number of yellow cards. Okay, they're going to certainly try for that equalising fourth goal. Yikes. Okay, I thought I was going to get another yellow card then. About 10 minutes to go. It would be nice if we could hold on. It would be nice if we could score another one. Whoa, that was close. That was horrifically, horribly close. Oh god, Elfie on his debut gets a yellow card. Well, the yellow cards are definitely flowing in the last few minutes, aren't they? Here we are in extra time. Time added on, rather than extra time. Once again, my defender goes nowhere near the ball, but nice left tackle by Harwood. Savage with a defensive header. If he puts in a good cross, I'm in trouble, but Whittaker manages to get himself in the way. Yikes! How did he miss that header? That was closer than I was happy to see it. But talk about holding on desperately for the win. I will praise them, even though I'm not feeling that benevolent, really. We're still fourth. Portsmouth seems to be walking away with the division. But, oh boy, that was a close game. Man, not quite. Well, technically, no, they scored 9 goals. And Bristol Rovers 7, Sheffield United 2. Where are Bristol Rovers in this? Oh, okay, they're 7th. Sheffield United 16th. That's a high-scoring game. That's the only one I was thinking. Good. Blackburn 0, Chesterfield 5. And Blackburn are in a relegation slot. Good. I don't like Blackburn now, after they kicked my players around and got 3 people sent off against me, still got a draw. So the Blackburn fading badly would please me. Anyway, that's it for this one. As always, I hope you enjoyed, and hopefully I will see you down the road.